You're in my world now. Welcome. We've, oh, figure out which direction I'm facing. We just finished doing the torch thing out here, all over the place, and that will be the intro montage for this episode. And we covered a lot of ground. We actually, from the first attempt that I did, where the footage was just too choppy to use, the difference is we used fewer torches this time, spacing them out one further, but we also went further out than last time. It's crazy. Like, we never went down there before, and or up quite through there. But eventually I do want to kind of keep pushing this back that way a little bit, maybe. And definitely cover all spawn chunks up to the exact edge. Maybe not. I mean, there's that island. I might leave that untouched. But we did get over this way. But the very last bit that we did manage to get, in fact, was right around the coast here and up the mountain. We didn't touch that little bit of land, which the only reason I'm doing that is because it's got that mini cave end on top, and figuring out for that, a little tricky because in some places you can't even keep up with a pattern. And if you noticed, there's a few spots that while we were placing, we ran into our pre-existing torches, like up here. And like for this, yeah, it's pretty close together, and then it's just sporadic. I decided, well, we'll just leave them. They're working, and I'll just work around it. And in fact, one of the things I need to do is at night walk around and just make sure that I didn't inadvertently overlook a spot. Because last thing I need to do, whoa, lag spike right there. Last thing I need to do is have missed a spot and have to deal with a creeper or a skeleton, or at some point in the future, zombies when they're actually a threat, or spiders when they can climb. So I'm going to... Oh, it is turning night. I'm going to kind of just go through a walkthrough of this place and figure out if there's anything I need to take care of. Yep, it's turning night, and I shouldn't need to really adjust my brightness by much. But the off chance I do, it won't be by as much as it usually is. Like, we have that fence up there. That was to keep hostiles from dropping on us that spawned up there. They can't spawn up there anymore, but I like the fence. It keeps us from making a stupid walk off the edge, although not in every spot. But yeah, it is definitely becoming night. Oh, shut up, cow. So we can kind of walk around and see if there's anywhere that we lit up that a mob is spawning, that it is not supposed to spawn. That is going to kind of be a big deal, and it's better to go ahead and take care of this early than late. And we can't go too much further this way because this is where I decided to stop going that way. And we got a creeper over there, but we didn't light that up. I'm not seeing anything. Kind of wander away from the cows. We got the beach pretty good. We've got, yeah, wandering away from the cows, and then they spawn right where I'm wandering to. Let's just keep going. Ignore them. Okay, so we got out this way a bit. I'm trying to avoid getting too close to the edge for the sake of areas that we did not fully get. Like, right here, in fact. Boom. This is inside of the area we got. It should be well lit, but it's kind of borderline. There's also a spot right down here that I'm kind of nervous about. 14, 12, 11, 9, 8. Looks like it's safe. And it's far enough away that even if it's not, it is. We did not get in that hole. And don't have a way out of there. So, I'm not going to really worry about that hole right now. However, I am vaguely worried about this hillside. Because there's some spots that are just really dark here. 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8. I don't see anything darker than that. Which is apparently 8 light. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8. Yeah. It's actually kind of questionable here. 14, 12, 11, 9, 8. 14, 12, 11, 9, 7. That might be a spot. So let's go ahead and nip it in the bud. So, yeah, it's basically, that's what I'm looking for. Those spots that are just far enough away from torches in these awkward positions. Like this. And it probably isn't, but I'd just rather play it safe. And all along here, in fact, feels like it's just dangerous. There. Down there, and I feel confident enough that it's good. But there's these odd hills make a torch grid pattern of this size less practical to get more area covered. It works for fewer torches in the long run, but there's a few oddball spots you gotta kind of watch out for. So I gotta be careful here. And actually, that looks bad. We're actually coming up on the edge of where I got this way. This is also a good chance to catch any spots that are maybe gaps in coverage where I completely missed the torch grid. Because you can't see it in the day that well. And this hill feels like it needs something. It doesn't look like it light level wise, but it just feels like it. There's quite a few spots over here actually that just barely feel like they're just barely cutting it. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. But yeah, we've got out that way still. And basically I've got it all covered in here and far enough away from the tree farm that unless something really wanders up, should not be a threat. Okay. It looks like we got it all. And around back, I already checked finishing it off because I could kind of do that. Hostiles don't seem to want to spawn back here. I don't know why. Not that I'm complaining. I want to make sure that this spot up here was got. Yeah, there's the torch. Okay. So I'm going to gather up the... That's 8. I'm going to gather up the tree farm, chop down all these trees, and then we're going to head off. And I need sand, but I don't want to touch this sandy area over here. I want it to stay at least looking halfway decent. So we're going to head back out that way where we explored in episode 5. And we're going... And we've got much better frame rates this time. So, not going to be so bad. But we're going to head up that way. And we're going to get some sand. I might end up having to set up a temp shack up there. basically, we'll gather up some sand, and then I don't know how time is going to be looking, but we may head back that night, or that next day, or we might just, I really don't know, because I have to get stuff together and get out there, and right here is looking questionable, but I know it's good. Yeah, I'm going to chop these trees down. I'll see y'all in a second. I just got done chopping down this tree farm, and this is from the left half. This is from the right half. Not that there's any real difference. It's just the amount of variation in this whole thing. And it's exactly 3.5 stacks of logs and 2 and a few spare saplings, which to replant this place requires... let's see if I can somehow... close enough. 50 saplings, this place will get fully replanted. Actually didn't quite need that one. So, I'm going to do right quick, looking out into the less protected area. And a little bit more protection over this side. No hostiles. I wonder where they're at. Maybe they're all underground. So what I'm going to basically do right quick is get this place planted up and wait for days so we can hike on out there. And of course I'll drop this wood off in a storage room. But wow. I just got to let this place grow once. Harvest. And I've got wood for days. It's actually going to be very, very feasible to build with wood. And that's something that is good. Because I need good alternatives. I can even use logs as many as I get. Oh, that's just a cow. You know, all I see is passives. No hostiles. This is totally a good thing. But yeah, see you in the morning. Well, you might notice a difference in my voice and possibly even enthusiasm. It was getting really late as I was recording, and I was actually surprisingly tired. I ended up sleeping. Yeah, took a little nap. Don't worry, it's still early enough in the morning. I can get this recorded and have another episode up on schedule for Thursday. Just have to edit and render after I do the recording. So it's basically right now we're just heading out this way, kind of re-exploring the terrain just a little bit. There was a lag spike there for some strange reason. Maybe it's because we haven't explored this terrain that recently. Who knows? But probably just cut straight to when we get out to the far end. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of saplings that just decayed up here. I'll probably find that on a bunch of trees in the way. Okay, so we have basically the furthest point we've previously explored. And it looks like there's plenty more up that way. I think this beach will be a good spot. Although I kind of want... Wow. Oh. Interesting. Well, this definitely is a large beach. So we're going to set up kind of a little bit of a base camp here. Sort of. We need a little bit more dirt. Except maybe not. I don't know. Half the day is gone by the time we got here, as before. And I need to kind of set something up. Oh, you could just take these out. And need a crafting bench out this way. I basically think I'm going to... I have to be very precise about this one. But a boat seems like it could work. Perhaps. We'll give it a shot. So I need to... Above water and underwater, you hold the item in different spots. Yeah, we need to get to work on building this thing. So, actually, I'm just going to see what I can come up with. And I'll be back in just a moment. As the sun rises on this day, I see a creeper off in the distance, which is kind of annoying. But we have our boat, which has been proven to be not a safe harbor. But maybe once I clear out some of the land and push it back some, it will become a safe harbor. Or more accurately, in a safe harbor. Oh, 2 creepers. That's lovely. I need to dig up sand there. I'm going to go from there and just dig and dig and dig. Because, why not? I mean, other than that, does that go all the way through? I'll have to check that out. But other than that, I just need to get sand. And we started the episode with a montage. Double montage episode, perhaps? We'll see. I really should have brought more than just the 2 shovels. And granted, we got... Okay, it's going to bother me a little bit. 4 stacks of sand. We've already gone through pretty much 2 shovels. And this is only as far as we made it, and I haven't even gone down yet. So, that's it for the sand gathering. And we'll just keep coming back and working on it. And we've got our little outpost out here with a few very basics in it. Basically what I'm planning to do is we're just going to leave that boat sitting there. It's a derpy boat, but hey, it's something that helps keep safe, but not completely. So, oh, half the day's gone. We'll head back and we'll see y'all back at the base. Okay, I lied. I wanted to check out over here. We've got... That's nothing. But we've got that thing up there, and I kind of want to check it out. Like, more than the safety of getting back to base, as it were. There it is. Which looks like we got plenty of coal and caves up this way, too. Should we ever need more. Oop. If I could make the jump. Cow up there, it looks like. Chicken. And this thing really does. It's like, wow. This is impressive. Scary because of the overhangs, but impressive. Okay. I've taken a quick look at it, but I'm not quite properly prepared to properly explore it. So... we're going to head back to the boat, make a boat, as it were, and just sail back to base because we are very quickly running out of daylight. So, I'll see y'all in one moment. As we come up on the boat, the bottom pointing out like that doesn't look the greatest. I might go back and make a few changes there because I think that the way the water physics work... lag spike again. Why does that happen? Because of the way the water physics work, which you can't really see, but where I've got that bottom row of planks down there, it should automatically reflood. But yeah, this means this whole setup here would have to change. And I might do something different about the ladders because it was very annoying having that skeleton actually be able to climb up here. But yeah, we've got enough wood to quickly make a boat and make haste for home. So yeah, basically we should just be able to sail out this way and land right back at our base. I think I should start sailing this because it'll be a lot faster. Oh, wait a second. What's this? It's something that I don't have that I honestly didn't realize was actually already in the game. One second. Boat, stop here. Good, good. Okay. So we're gonna gather up some sugarcane, and that's a nice find. I didn't realize that was already in the game. But now we have to watch out because it is becoming night. So hopefully the next stop will be seeing our lit shore. There it is. Nice. Cutting through that was smart. And from here, I can see a very well-lit mountain. Now the trick is actually landing and disembarking because I don't really have that safe of a shoreline over here. Maybe if I went the other way I could have, but I also didn't quite plan to go out that far. I just didn't realize that's the way in. Alright, so we're gonna kinda we're gonna go that way because everything's so well lit. And we'll just basically land the boat here. Should be safe. Oop. Oh well, there goes the boat. But here we go. Safe and sound back at base. Oh, shut up, cow. So I'm going to get started on smelting up this glass because we have got plenty of uses for it. This is actually surprisingly, like, I can travel at night now, sort of, kind of. I need to make buoys out there so that I can find my way better, but that actually worked. Okay, be on 1 second. Okay. Well, first of all, I killed a couple of cows because they were being obnoxious. But we've got the glass smelting up. I've actually already snagged a little bit of it. That one will be last done because it had 8 more. But yeah, basically the first thing we're going to do with the glass is run through here. Throw down some torches. I wonder which way it naturally places. Oh, over there. Well, I'd want you to be there, so have at it. And next, we are going to take our glass, and we're going to fill in, like, it barely makes a difference, but it does make it flush. Basically now, we have a hallway that is lit top and bottom. Not that it makes that huge of a difference, it just brightens it up all that little tiny bit more, right in time for daylight, it would appear. One floating piece of gravel. I'm going to see how long I can keep that. It's just a flower. Okay. Anyway, main reason for the glass is it is going to be necessary to get that down there done. Our spider spawner. Because I have a few ideas, and there's a zombie nearby. I better investigate that one. Yeah, either way. We're going to basically get that done on the next episode. Yeah, you see that's just finishing up. I'm going to do some off-camera branch mining. We've got that cave that I kind of want to finish exploring a little bit. Maybe. I might wait till the next update, but once there's shifting. Yeah, basically there's the branch mine. I want to get that done. And, you know, oh, no, not the branch mine, the spider spawner farm. I want to get that done, and I honestly can't think off the top of my head anything else we absolutely need to do. Not off the top of my head. There's that zombie was really loud here. That's indicative of there's a cave underground somewhere. And it just doesn't have to be that big either. But, okay. I gotta figure that one out. Either way, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check the description below. And God bless.